Hello, Team Kaibigang Oso! So, welcome back dito sa Conversations with ERR Stories kung saan ang pag-uusapan naman natin for today ay ang tatlong signs paano natin malalaman that we are already crossing someone's boundaries. At yung pangatlong sign, medyo guilty tayo dito, no? And we're trying really our best to address this. So, ano nga muna ba ang boundaries? These are actually our personal limits that we set with other people which indicate what we find acceptable and unacceptable in their behavior towards us. They help us protect our sense of self and maintain our well-being as well. So yung mga boundaries natin, pwede yung physical boundaries, emotional boundaries, and even mental boundaries. And these are actually essential for healthy relationships and self-respect. In my own case, ako kapag nagsiset ako ng boundaries, halimbawa sa office, usually kapag kunwari I'm not feeling in the mood, I know that already na ang gagawin ko is I would tell my colleagues that already I'm not in the mood for today, and kung medyo magkakaroon ako ng, glitches along the way is pagpasensya na nila ako. And so, I'm also establishing na as much as possible ay talagang dapat ay walang mga glitches between us or among us. So, that's one way of me putting up boundaries for myself, lalo kung hindi ako emotionally okay for that day. Pero ayun na nga, let's go back to our topic. Ano na nga ba yung signs kapag ikaw ay nagko-cross na ng boundaries? So sign number 1, meron kang the feeling close. No? From the word itself, feeling close. This crosses boundaries when someone assumes a level of intimacy and familiarity with you that you have not agreed to. They may shape personal or share personal information or expect you to do the same before you are ready. No, naka-encounter na ba kayo ng mga ganyan or naging ganyan ba kayo guys na hindi naman talaga kayo close, bago lang kayo nag-uusap and all that. Pero yung the way you talk to him or her ay parang close na kayo, 'di ba? Minsan kunwari bago lang kayo magkasama sa isang party or sa isang occasion, tapos bigla mong nakita, medyo chubby tong tao na to. And then all of a sudden, sasabihin mo, uy, ang sarap yata ng pagkain nyo palagi. Or naiwan ka ba sa kusina? You know, that kind of feeling. That kind of thing na hindi naman kayo close, pero feeling close ka. Yan. Guilty ka ba doon? Sige nga, comment down below. And then, the next sign na ikaw ay crossing the boundaries is you being an advice guru. So ano naman yung being the advice guru? This person crosses boundaries by offering unsolicited advice constantly, assuming they know what's best for you without your input, which can feel intrusive and disrespectful. Diba? Minsan kasi, siguro, yun nga, we can't help it, but kunwari, minsan may nakikita tayo na nangangailangan ng tulong, or we feel like we'll be needing some advice, ito tayo, mega advice, kahit hindi naman, hinihingi yung advice natin. So, minsan yung ibang tao, ang gusto lang naman talaga nila is a sense of silence, or kung magkwento man sila, they just wanna tell the story. Or minsan, may mga ibang incidents pa na mag-isa lang yung tao, ganyan, tapos, alam mo nung mag-isa, may iniisip, and then, all of a sudden, lalapitan mo, uy, ganyan-ganyan, chika-chika. And then, biglang give ka na ng advice without that person asking you. So, mahirap talaga yung mga unsolicited advice. Mas mabuti na rin siguro kung magbibigay ka ng advice, is you check first the person. Sabihin mo, uy, bro or sis, do you need an advice? Diba? Itanong mo na kasi yung iba, gusto lang talaga nila, nagkukwento sila kasi gusto lang nilang magkwento and they don't wanna hear anything from you. So, ayun. And then, yung last, ito, yung sinabi ko, ang guilty din tayo, is we are crossing someone's boundaries kapag 24/7 na tayong nagiging chatmate ng mga colleagues, friends, or kung sino pa man, di ba? Ano ba yung 24/7? Usong-uso to sa mga offices, and I am guilty from time to time na even after office works or office hours or kunwari weekend or holiday, tapos magpa-follow up ka ng ganito, ganyan, kumusta, etc., etc. Um, it's not really healthy. Siguro natanggap na lang natin sa kultura natin dito sa Pilipinas kasi nga we are very hospitable. Pero kung titingnan mo sa bigger picture, it's sad, no, that we get to eat also the time of other people just because we want to follow up things kunwari sa weekend, after office hours, or even during holidays, no? While it is good that we have what we call as execution, di ba? Yung parang, and follow through, mas maganda pa rin na bigyan natin ng time ang mga tao, no, na to reset, to rest, and talagang magkaroon ng time for himself or herself. Lalo-lalo na ngayon, I could really feel na bouncing from the pandemic, hindi lahat ay nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na makapag-adjust already. Kasi 'di ba, before the pandemic and then pandemic came, ang bilis ng transition, and then now nag-transition tayo ulit. At hindi lahat ay nakasabay. And I've observed that some people are just really like going through it, 'di ba, sa alon ng buhay. And if we become the 24/7 chatmate, ay nawawalan din sila ng kanilang boundaries. Yan. So, guilty ka ba sa mga signs na nasabi ko? If yes, try to find ways on how to address them, di ba? Kasi for sure, ikaw din, as a person, ayaw mo din na ma-invade ang iyong personal space or ang iyong boundaries. So, hanggang sa susunod na conversations with ERR Stories, stay tuned and God bless you. Always look ahead in the future with excitement and hope. Dahil for sure, si Lord may magandang plano sa ating buhay. Bye everybody!